In this video, you will learn the basics on how to manipulate data for a relational database using SQL. We will explore using the following SQL statements. Insert into is used to insert new records into a table. Update is used to modify the existing records in a table. And delete is used to delete existing records in a table. Let's take a look on how to insert records into a table. The insert into statement is used to insert new records into a table. Some ways to insert new data is by specifying the column names and the values to be inserted, or values can be added for all the columns of the table. Here it is not necessary to specify the column names within the SQL query. However, the order of the values must be in the same order as the columns in the table. And you can also insert multiple records using a comma-delimited value list as shown here. We should note that Oracle does use a different syntax for inserting multiple records, which is shown here. Let's take a look at an example using the insert into statement. The following SQL statement inserts a new record in the customer table for all of the columns. The customer table will now contain the added row. Notice we did not insert any value for the ID field since this column is defined as auto increment. Therefore, the value will be incremented automatically. Let's take a look at another example using the insert into statement. The following SQL statement inserts a new record in the customer table for specific columns. The customer table will now contain the added row. Notice how city, state, and country contain null or no value since these columns were not included with the insert into statement. Let's take a look at an example on how to insert multiple records into a table. Here, the following SQL statement will insert multiple records into the customer table for all columns. We do this by using the comma-delimited list seen below. And the results will look like the following. Here we can see that the 3 records have been added to the end of this table. Let's take a look on how to update existing data. To do this, we'll use the update statement, which is used to modify the existing records in a table. The syntax for the update is shown below. The where clause specifies which records that should be updated. The where clause is optional. However, if you do omit the where clause, all records in the table will be updated. Let's take a look at an example using the update statement. In this example, we're going to update columns city, state, postal code, and country. For this example, we are only going to update the last record of this table. To do this, we will use the following where clause, where customer number is equal to 419. And the results will look like the following. If we remove the where clause, then all of the records in the table will be updated, and the results will look like the following. Let's take a look at the definition of the delete statement. The delete statement is used to delete existing records in a table, and the syntax looks like the following. The where clause, which is optional, specifies which records should be deleted. Omitting the where clause will delete all records in the table without deleting the entire table itself. The syntax for this looks like the following. The table structure, attributes, and indexes will remain intact. Let's take a look at an example using the delete statement. In this example, we're going to delete records where state is equal to Florida or zip is equal to 14205. And the results will look like the following. If we were to remove the where clause, then all of the records in the table will be deleted, and the results will look like the following. I hope you found data management with SQL helpful. If you have, please click on the like button. And to receive any updates to this channel, click on the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching.